What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Killer Cam, man. Back in the trenches, man. Fresh from the gymski, man, per usual. And today we talking about distractions. And I really just want to talk about one in particular. Realistically, probably the biggest distraction that most men encounter, man, and that is women. Right? I think that women are very conducive to a happy life, right? A successful life, if you will, because this life is really just about relationships, right? It's about people, because all this, the rest of the stuff, we can't take it with us, right? So you want a good relationship with your parents, your siblings, your immediate family, right? A woman of your choosing, your children, your peers that you like, right? Your friends. So if relationships are the most important things in our lives, then the person that you spend the majority of your time with, right? Most likely the mother of your children or the father of your children, right? The person that you choose, that relationship is probably one of the biggest factors that determine whether you're happy, miserable, or indifferent, right? So you have to be very conscious and be wise in who you have relations with, right? Who you have a relationship with, right? The woman of your choosing, the man of your choosing, the friends of your choosing. So I think for women, it's not really a distraction, because it is biologically wired in them to be free, to be open, to be available to men, so that they can have a man to protect them, to ensure their safety and provide for them and be good. So you know what I'm saying? So they're not distracted by men, right? Their whole purpose, their sole purpose in this life is to allow a man to find them, or to find a man, right? So it's not a distraction for them. But on the other hand, fellas, you gotta build the foundation first before you go out and pick a woman. So if you ain't building your foundation and you out here picking women left and right, having fun with women, letting women take up a lot of space in your mental, right? A lot of your energy, they're a distraction, because you ain't built the foundation. And in 2025, right? This ain't the year 1200 or the year 400 or even the year 1700s, right? Where we not in this like highly accommodated civilization where you can just live without a lot of things that we need today, right? So what do we need today, right? What is the foundation? Well, shelter, of course, which since the beginning of time, you need some shelter, right? But it's expensive now, right? Then you could build a house out of sticks and you good. Now you can't do that now, right? So yeah, man, you need shelter, you need transportation. Back then you could hop on a horse. Now you need a wet man. You know what I'm saying? You need some transportation, you need to be able to get to where you're trying to go. So that's the bottom line, right? Then on top of that, you need some greenbacks, right? You need some paper, you need some money, you need to have some type of freedom, that allows not only you, but your woman, your children, your family to be able to survive, right? And not even survive, but to thrive, right? Because no woman want to just survive, right? She wants to thrive. This is the modern world we in. So you got to build this up, man. So if you a young man, you know what I'm saying, and you out here playing around with these women and you not grinding, building that foundation, then What does that mean? That means that these women are a distraction, right? Even if you are older man and you still out here playing pimp daddy, sugar daddy, bull, messing around, you allowing these women to be a distraction, man. Put it on the back burner until you got be freaking what the women do, man. They be delusional as hell. Be delusional, man. Tell yourself, look, man, I'm not dating no chick. You know what I'm saying? I'm not marrying no chick until I got a mansion, I got a mother freaking Lambo and a Rari, right? I got 50 M's in the account. Whatever you need to motivate yourself, man. But what I'm saying is be locked in on that. You know what I'm saying? Because you wasting time, energy, resources, mental capacity on women when you ain't got the foundation, right? If you do got the foundation, I ain't talking to you, right? But for the fellas out there that don't have the foundation and you know you don't have the foundation, don't let women be a distraction to you, man. You gotta get that right by any means necessary. And what, like I said, in this society, how do you do that, right? Because it ain't, back in the day, shoot 'em up, bang bang, you just kill somebody, take their land, you know what I'm saying, and now you rich, steal their gold, whatever. Nah, you gotta get out here and work. You gotta grind. You gotta make something. You have to build something. So once you do that, then you can please a woman. You know what I'm saying? You can ensure her survival, her safety. If she got that, bro, most likely she cool. If she like you a little bit, you know what I'm saying, you straight. You know what I'm saying? Because you can ensure her life, right? Her thriving. I mean, her surviving and her thriving, right? And then she like you funny, you cool, whatever. You got some charisma, you swaggy, you attractive, you handsome, cool. All that's cool. But you gotta have the foundation, man. So in the meantime, going to the club and picking up chicks or having a girlfriend, then you break up with her, you get another girlfriend, and you know what I'm saying, you sleeping around, spinning plates, whatever, you know what I'm saying, going on all these dates, you know what I'm saying, even watching porn, you know what I'm saying, like that's a distraction. That's a woman that you're looking at with sexual desire, which you're not even about to have sex with her. But you know what I'm saying, you wasting time, you know what I'm saying, you wasting mental capacity on this chick because you want to see some titties and some pussy. It's distractions, man. It's all distractions, you know what I'm saying. You ain't got that much time, dog. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got that much time to be going on 2 dates a week, you know what I'm saying, going to the club, spending money. A lot of you niggas is going to the club, spending money, buying sections, doing all this, and still ain't got no game, still ain't getting no booty. You know what I'm saying? Or you getting with a chick and she manipulating you and you getting played and you thinking you know what I'm saying, you a trick and you doing all this, but really you getting tricked. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get into that. We'll say that for a later date, man. But yeah, man, don't allow them to be a distraction because there's already so many other distractions. But like I said, that being the biggest one, man, I think that if you just really grind and get on your purpose, you know what I'm saying, get on a journey that you can go down and you can elevate all through that journey, you know what I'm saying, and while keeping them on the back burner, you'll get there a lot faster, man. You'll get there a lot faster then. So when you do, you know what I'm saying, have the foundation, you can make the right pick, right? Not because you didn't get your experience, woman, but because you understand, you know what I'm saying, you understand that you are a different breed, right? So you have a different swagger to yourself. You have a different confidence about yourself. Because why? Because I have something that most men don't have. I have the foundation, right? So I'm up here. I'm a higher percent. I'm a top tier, top percent man, high value man, if you will. So I know that I'm different. I'm on a different wavelength than them, right? So I get my pick of the litter. Just off knowing that you got that right there, that's gonna give you some game. That's gonna give you some confidence to be able to pick and vet a good woman, right? because you ain't like, damn, man, I'm fucked up, man. I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I'm really out here doing my thing. I'm knocking them down, man. I got all the bitches, but you ain't really got no money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really driving your dream car. You ain't really in that big 10-bedroom house, and you know that. You know what I'm saying? So you like, damn, really, this chick really like me, cause okay, she like you cause of that, but she'll leave you cause of that too, because you ain't you getting by. You know what I'm saying? And she know you getting by. She like you enough to deal with you. She don't like you enough to stay with you though. She gonna go get with the man that can ensure her safety, you know what I'm saying, and ensure her not only surviving but thriving. Man. So, yeah, man. Don't let them be a distraction. If you are close, all right, you close to that, dibble or dabble, do your shit, man. I ain't talking to you. If you way back, you know you behind, don't even do it. Don't even do it, gang. It ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? You spending a lot of time. You spending a lot of resources. You spending a lot of energy and brain power on something that's gonna be there forever. you gonna see pretty women until the day you die, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and cause I used to have this issue too myself. I used to see a chick and be like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful, right? I gotta talk to her. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Get the number, boom, get the number, you date her, you know what I'm saying? Or you have sex with her, you know what I'm saying? Or she flake on you, you know, never talk to the chick again. Whatever happens, it happens. But you spent all that time, energy, and resources on a chick that you probably ain't really gonna be with. You know what I'm saying? And it's a chick better than her that you gonna see next week. You know what I'm saying? That you gonna keep seeing beautiful women your whole life. You don't have to, every single one, you don't have to lose your freaking mind about like, dang, like she's the baddest. Cause I used to be like, dang, bro, that's the baddest thing I've seen. I'm like, she bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, but over time, it's like, yo, like, how many of them have you seen in your life? Hundreds, thousands, right? It's always gonna be beautiful women, bro. They ain't going nowhere. They not going nowhere. They'll be there when you come back. Right now, you go build that foundation, and then when you come back, you get to pick which one. Right now, because like you ain't got that, you might get some nice ones. You know what I mean? You might get some nice pieces, but you don't really get to pick them because you don't got the foundation, right? You do. I mean, you do pick them, but they gonna leave. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, but once you get the foundation, you can pick them. And then if they do leave, you can pick another one, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like fishing, man. But you want to fish with the best rod. You know what I'm saying? You want to fish with the best bait. So, what you got to do, you got to build that foundation, man. That's all we got for today, man. Keep the distractions at a minimum, man. If you could keep that one, then other shit, I'm telling you, man, you get right on that straight and narrow, man. Building your shit up, man. Building your shit up so that way, when the time come, you Gucci, man. You know what I'm saying? You straight. It's your boy Ken, man. That's all I got for today, man. We out.